everyone, and welcome to The Lady and the Fox again. We haven't done an update for a little while, but today we will cover the Caravan, which I think you might be able to see in the background. I can't quite see the screen properly. But we have now had it on the road for how long would you say? A month?
Yeah, about a month.
A month. We've been to Jennings in it, which is on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. From Jennings we went to Deepwater. We only stayed one night there at the pub. Brought a meal, had a shower, that sort of thing. Left a good review, but because it's a request that you do, but probably wouldn't stay there again. Sorry for anyone who loves it, but we're not pub people, so it really wasn't for us.
And for my Facebook friends, you'll see the review that I did on
Yes.
Facebook on my personal page. That was just for my friends that are on there. So, yeah.
Anyway, with the Caravan, you would have seen 2 videos that we've done. I can't quite remember what we covered, but what I can update with is that we now have, and I will move the camera and get a better picture soon of it, just the outside. But we have got what was awning walls that came with it. We've adjusted them and they're now storm covers. So we have really thick covers that go over the top to protect it from all weather.
From where the beds are.
Yeah, from where the beds are. We've put king awnings onto, actually, hang on, pass me the camera, James. And I shall show you properly. Fox, whatever. Okay, so let me just zoom in over here. Okay, so we have got, you can see flapping in the breeze there is the storm covers. So we've got that on both sides and it does a perfect little job. We've got the awnings, just the King's ones, like we've got one on the front there near the door, and then there's another one around the back. So the idea behind them is to create that shadow on either side of it to help keep it cooler during these hotter days, which unfortunately, even though we've just hit the first day of spring today, we've already been having 35-degree days, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. So, but we are surviving, and our little personal cooler that we use has been doing a fabulous job. So, basically though, we've had rain, we've had really high winds. It's a bit windy again today, you might hear it on the mic. But this has actually stood up against all types of weather now. So, heavy rains, days of rain, and the high winds. And we only had one tiny little spot where we noticed that water was coming through. But other than that, yeah, there was nothing. And once we had the roof down again, James got the silicone on the location that he spotted, fixed it all up, and we have not had a problem since. So even though this is old and a lot of people probably don't see much in the value of something this old, but it's an upgrade for us. It gives us a safe haven throughout the night and even during the day to just tuck away and be antisocial if we want to, and just chill out in the van, watch some telly, read a book, whatever. And yeah, it's perfect for us, absolutely perfect. Will we update down the track? Well, maybe, we might. As for the inside of the Caravan, I'm not going to take you guys inside. Our stuff is everywhere. It honestly does not look like anything you would want to show. Let's put it that way. But what I can say is that we sleep on one side, and then the other side we have like our clothes and stuff like that stored instead of a mattress on the other bed area. We do have a King's fridge in there now, because that bar fridge that was in there, we got a inverter. Thank you, James. We got an inverter. And the fan was constantly running. As soon as we got this unexpected hot weather, that fan just kept on going and going and going, and it was so noisy. So we just went, yeah, no, we're not going to be able to cope with this, listening to that all day from morning through till night pretty much. And then once the hot nights came in, I'm sure it was going to run 24/7. So we decided that, nope, we've got to get a 12-volt fridge. So off we went and got a King's fridge. So hopefully that's the last of our updates with the Caravan, and now we can just comfortably be in there without spending any more money. So overall though, I don't think we had to spend much more on it to get it to be how we want it to be. One other thing I will add though is, if I zoom in here you may see it, we've got planks of wood going along where the metal rods are that help it go up and down. They are not holding anything up, they are just there as a security measure. So we did have a little bit of a problem which sorted itself out. It was weird, where we went to put it up and it wouldn't hold, and we thought, oh, there must be a missing spring or something, but then we changed location and all of a sudden it was fine, and it's been fine ever since. But lesson learnt on that one occasion, having issues with it staying up, and we thought, you know, let's put in a safety measure. We don't want anything bad happening while we're in there, or the whole thing coming down or anything like that. So we now have, on all four sides, we have got just the wooden bits for each section. So there's 4 of them, and they are our safety measure in case something went wrong and it let go and the roof went to come crashing down. So
it should give us enough time to get out.
Yeah, it's enough time to get out.
And there is the door as well, so the door would help hold it up for a moment too. So.
Yes, the door would help hold it up for a moment, allowing us to get out. So, but yeah, that is our Caravan update. Our next video, which we're about to do, may not be uploaded at the same time, but we're going to talk about what we've been doing and give you guys a bit of an update.